You now you got everybody not wanting to talk to me. I don't give a respectfully. I don't give a fuck.
Yikes. Not at the table, Carlos. Not at the table, Carlos.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bob and Jen TV,
where we are coming from two different sides of the conversation.
And we debate everything from movies
to music
to TV shows
and everything they're arguing about on the internet.
Let's get into it. So today, I want to talk about what everybody is talking about at the moment. I know you are not too in tune with this particular topic, and not me either, but I am a fan of Queen Naija, and right now Queen Naija and Clarence NYC, they're trending right now. So y'all know Kai Cenat, he does Streamer University. I guess now this is going to be an annual once a year thing. Queen Naija, which is a very popular YouTube star, R&B artist, who is currently engaged to Clarence NYC, who is also a YouTuber, streamer, so forth and so on. They are in Streamers University as a couple. Now, streaming, basically, everybody is like going live. It's basically like going live. So people can comment, talk to you, whatever. And a lot of Queen Naija's fans was informing her that Clarence NYC was in two chicks' rooms, because they're actually all living on this campus. And Queen Naija, they were saying that Clarence was in...
Basically, he was in the wrong space.
Yes. with let's mention Dream Doll and Jordan Lucas. That's what they said. So Queen thought that these people were lying, and she confronted him on this stream and was like, I don't know why they keep saying that. And he was like, because I was. And she was like, what you was doing there, nigga? That's exactly what she said.
Well, what was he doing there?
He said he was...
it's a streaming thing.
It's a streaming thing. He said he was there to get a little drinky drink, and Dream Dolls from the town. So he felt like he was just vibing and getting a little drink. And it was very obvious that it bothered her, because then they brought it up again in their dorm room. She was talking about it, and he was like, I don't see what the big deal is. Like, we're here to mingle. Like, that's what Streamer University
is about. Everybody's on camera, right?
Right. But she was like, yeah, but that don't look good. This, that, and the third. And he was like, yeah, but now you got all of the women feeling like they don't want to talk to me.
They be trying to fuck with you.
Yeah, they was saying, why was Clarence in blank room last night?
Who?
I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh.
The girl's room. They try to basically lie on you, unless you was in the girl's room. But I don't think you were. Right?
They must be talking about Jordan. Jordan and Dream Doll.
Oh, you wasn't there?
Yeah. For a little while.
Doing what, nigga?
Get some liquor. Yo, why you pressing me?
Because I'm thinking they lying the whole time, and I'm being cute.
I was with Pitbully.
You lying? For real?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I was on stream and all that.
Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry.
She over there calling y'all liars.
Nah, Chad, y'all not messy.
Your reaction.
It's something like in the workplace. So if you and I was to be working together, it would feel awkward, because if you was to be like insecure and shit like that, nobody would want to talk to you. Same thing on the same side. If I was to be insecure, the guys wouldn't want to talk to you.
Right.
That's that setting.
So yeah, that's pretty much. So now it's just kind of going viral, and people already be on their head about their relationship. A lot of people feel like he's not as into her as she is to him. A lot of people feel like she's insecure. It's just a lot. So a lot of people are saying that he's in the wrong. And then there's some people saying that she's just being insecure about it. So what say you? How you feel about it?
I just mentioned that it's like in the workplace, it's the same thing. Like, my opinion, I would definitely not want to work in the same workplace as you, because it makes it awkward. Because as a man, I can't speak for every man, but in the sense of speaking, generalizing for men, I would say most of us would not, or we would rather not to have a relationship in the workplace with our wives or our girlfriends, our fiance, whatever. We don't want our woman in the same, because we can't be ourselves. Because it's like, even if you are the type of person of being flirtatious or not flirtatious, the other party could always take it as to be something different. But the whole thing is, the overall thing is that you can't be yourself. You can't speak how you would normally speak, because your woman or your man may feel different. So as a man, I'm speaking from a male's perspective, I wouldn't want my woman to be in the same workplace as me, because I know me, even though I'm not a jealous person, it's just that I don't think I would want everybody in my woman's face. And it don't have to be a man. It could be a woman too. It's
Really?
Like, yeah, it could be a woman too, because it's like, yo, why are you all in her face for? What you trying to... No, because sometimes people do things just to do it, and just to be in your business and to be nosy. And it becomes like it's almost like a goal. I said, because it's nasty. It's that shouldn't be something that should be on your mind. But people tend to have this thing to tear down great situations or someone's relationship.
The internet shall do.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
just gonna give a little inside, if you don't mind. But we just had this little bit of a conversation off camera about having these type of work relationships and putting yourself out there for the world to have comments and insight into your situation, and it makes it hard. And I feel like, you know, not to go into their particular situation, but I can agree. I feel like that probably wasn't the best environment for both of them to be in. It was either he should have went by himself or she should have went by herself.
It's always
I
gonna be
feel
touchy,
like,
though.
right, because I feel like he's doing what you're supposed to do in that type of environment. You're supposed to mix and mingle. However, you go in the dream doll's room, I'm gonna feel away.
So understand where I was trying to say my point. It becomes limited. He can't completely be himself now. Can't be, because he don't gotta be doing nothing crazy, but it may seem crazy,
right?
And it's on camera,
especially if people put in their little 2 cents.
And it's on camera.
But I don't think it's her being insecure either. I think it's her speaking her mind. Like,
whoa. So, no. Listen. Because this is great that we talking about this, because she's upset about that. But let's go back to the interview that she just recently had with the guys from Let's Rap About It podcast. And they asked her, Fabulous asked her a question, right? And she answered that question totally wrong.
Yes, you've expressed
as a man, and a lot of us men.
Tell the people in case they haven't seen it. Or I might have to put a clip in there.
You might have to put a clip in there.
You know how that saying where it said, like, behind every, like, beautiful woman, like, it's a nigga who tired of her stuff, or, like, vice versa. Like, it's always something you're not gonna like about your partner. It's always gonna be somebody better, or that looks better, or you just gotta learn how to.
Better. What you don't like about your man?
What I don't like about him?
Yeah.
You think he right about everything? Yeah. He think he right about everything. So, and he from New York. I love it, but, like, he just real. He's right.
If he's from New York, he's really right. Nigga
said he's right.
It's a good chance. It's a good chance.
I was hearing you out, but I was going to tell you that once you said he was from New York,
it's a good chance he's right.
She spoke on certain things that she don't like about her man. And number one, you should never say to anyone, I guess outside of your family member or whoever, maybe none of the times, but it has to be close net. It has to be someone that you're close with.
And that could be very tricky too.
That's tricky. That's what I'm saying. Like, those type of things, you don't want to let nobody know really what you got going on in your personal, especially when it comes to your relationship, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whoever, right? The whole thing is Fab asked her these questions and was like, yo, what you don't like about your husband? And she went on and on and on and on about it, and she was sincere.
Right.
But that was let's see where she go with it. Let's see how she answered it. And what she should have did, or what should I say, what I would have liked if it was to be you, to just state to say, well, I'm not going to speak about that. That's between me and him. But there's some things.
Or just, I like everything about my man.
Yeah, to speak proudly about it. But even if you was to be all the way honest, be like, yo, listen, that's something between me and my man. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not in that sense that how I'm thinking about it right now.
Because when people respond like that, it comes off like, oh, she You know, so
And
it's
then you
better
don't
to
wanna-
just be like, I love everything about
Right,
it.
you don't want it to seem as if there's an open window or open door
but I'm glad
for you to come
said,
chime in on that.
I'm glad you said that she did seem sincere. It's not I don't think she was being malicious.
No.
Like, when she said it didn't come off like malicious. And if you are a Queen Naija fan,
It was a bit vulnerable though.
right. If you are a Queen Naija fan, which I am,
She's a very naive woman. What I gather, I could be wrong. She seems a bit naive.
I want the best for Queen. Because I just told him, I said, you know, when I become popular on YouTube, that's gonna be my friend, and we gonna have a kiki, sis.
It may not be your friend.
Why not?
Because sometimes people seem as if they could be cool enough to be friends with, and sometimes people do it just for TV. Like that's a lot of it
I
is
would
just
really
for
want to
TV.
get to know her because she seemed like a genuine person.
We don't
to
know
me.
that.
You're right. But she seems like a genuine person. Sometimes you watch
No,
some of these people,
people act very well. We've been on this planet long enough to know that people can
So
act.
you think
Yes, people can act. People are great actors without the cameras. We see it all the time. We go to work.
This is
we're
a
in the
fact.
workspace. People playing as you should though, because not everybody's your friend. You have to play a part, but
all in all,
not everybody's sincere.
that's a fact. But
That's what I'm saying.
like
That's
I
my
said,
point.
I don't think she was being malicious. I think she just responded like, "Oh, I'm doing an interview, so I'm just gonna answer the question." Sometimes she can give a little naive. I think a lot has transpired in that young lady's life that she has a lot of
She has a story.
she has a story.
I don't know
there's
too
a
much,
lot
though.
of I probably know too
Somewhat.
much.
Ah,
I'm not listen. Okay?
she's in tune.
Medicine, Butterfly, like her
She's in
album,
tune.
her
She
music.
does great music though. I know very
She does
little
great
about her.
music. I watch a lot of her videos and things like that. So, but anyway, all in all, to say, like, yes, being in certain environments with your partner can be very, very messy and touchy. And I think going into a space like that, even the most confident woman, the outsiders can really affect how you think and look into your own relationship. Because I could be the most confident walking in. You make me feel like I don't know if I want to share that with. But in my mind, you make me feel like I'm like the only woman in the world right now. And God forbid, just by me saying that, a hater will come through the comments or whatever the case have you, say something slick, this, that, and third. And as confident as I'm feeling, that could shift my confidence a little bit. That could shake somebody up. Unless you are like the ultimate confident person. It's like, I know what I got. I ain't worried about nothing y'all say. But that takes a lot. And I think that even if they weren't in that same environment, just being on camera and having a fan base and people being able to reach out to you via comments, their relationship was going to be shaky. If he went in there by himself, she would have been watching all 24 hours, watching his stream to see what he's doing, to see who he's around. And let's be honest, she has shared that she's not the most secure woman.
She seemed pretty upset. Like,
she was very upset. I mean, we know Dream Doll. Dream Doll's an attractive woman. She got body yaddy yaddy. She recently allegedly had a baby by a married man. You know, them type of women you just might not trust around your man. And you go into somebody's room to get a little drink. I don't care if y'all both from the town.
He's just in the
I don't
space,
want to hear
though.
that.
He's just in the space. We got to always consciously think like,
And go ahead.
because you know networking is a plus. So you want to be able to be in every environment as possible, even though it may not be permissible, right? But at the same time, you still only in the sense of saying, because that what you just spoke on, like far as her being whatever she's done in her past or whatever, right? But it's just like, yo, networking plays a big part, and you want to be able to network with certain people so you can have those relationships, right? But him being a man, he's engaged. I do understand her point.
And they're young.
But then you gotta also think to say back to what I was saying about the interview. How do you feel about that? As a man, it's like, yo, that was kind of crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't ever want to feel like our woman gives any man any kind of entry. The same way how it's the same thing like we speaking about her and him far as him being on in their space. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing with them?
Right.
I'm just on the streaming.
Right.
But you at the interview. What you doing on the interview? You had to do the interview. It's cool. You're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's
you
a part.
Have
it's
to
a.
respond the way you respond.
It's right. It's a part of what we got going on. But it's like, you got to know what to say. You got to know what to do.
But I think somebody who's not extremely confident dating an overly confident person, that is a lot.
She has a lot to learn.
Yeah, and she dating a New York nigga.
What that got to do? I mean, no, but
she from Detroit.
Detroit is rough.
Yeah, but she still give
Detroit
like,
is the land of the gangsters.
Yeah, but she don't know a New York nigga like.
Listen, Detroit is, I wouldn't say similar, but if you want to say the land of the gangsters, of course, everybody's a player from everywhere. It's just the whole thing is, you got to know your person.
You got to know your person. And you like I said, I don't want to go into deep.
Yeah, we don't know their life.
Because we don't know
their life.
We don't know what they got going
on.
on.
We ain't judging y'all.
Right.
It's just
we using y'all situation to talk about the overall.
Yeah, and perspectives on how we see things fit on.
But y'all, as a New Yorker, y'all dudes, yeah, some of y'all get very nonchalant. Now, what I will say, his reaction.
What nonchalant got to do with it?
Because his reaction was very nonchalant. Like, what's. I was in their room. So what? But granted.
Cause I'm here. I'm doing what I'm doing. Like, this is what we doing.
Yes, but at the same time, if you see that it's bothering your person, maybe we.
But how would he know? She just addressed it. She told him prior that he shouldn't be.
No, but if we're talking right here, right now, and I'm telling you, like, if I'm like, what you was doing there, nigga? Like, oh, she don't like that. She don't like that. So to still have a nonchalant attitude, like, yeah, shit, they from the towns. I was just in there chilling. You now you got everybody not wanting to talk to me. I don't give a respectfully. I don't give a fuck.
Yikes.
But I'm not that type of girl. But you telling me, oh, now nobody want to talk to me. You should only want to talk to me now. No, I'm kidding with that. But the response was just like, he's a very overly confident guy.
As he should be.
And
whoa.
Yeah. It was just a bit like, come on.
I don't get that.
Consider your woman's feelings.
But what does that mean? Because he's overly confident. Everybody should be overly confident.
Everybody should be overly confident.
You trying to say that he's fucking, what's the other word? Overly confident. What you trying to say? He's fucking like
cocky.
He's cocky.
Yeah. He's very cocky.
He's full of himself.
Very.
Oh, he's like that. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't follow you, bro.
That's
so I don't know.
That's what I get from him, and respectfully, as he should be. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
We all should have confidence.
We all should have confidence in ourselves. But sometimes you gotta know when to take a step down and be like, all right, this is bothering my woman.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean?
You should be understandable.
You don't gotta be nonchalant about everything. You feel me?
You should be very
something petty like, oh, I saw you talking to so and so in the hallway. Yeah, like, come on, really? Okay, so I was talking, but you going into another female's room? I think my reaction.
They're on camera though.
It doesn't matter.
They're on camera.
They're on camera. But now, if our relationship is already rocky and shaky. And again,
how the hell are they rocky and shaky?
All right, let me take that back. If the world already sees our relationship as rocky and shaky, you think if they was solid, she would have even questioned that? She'd have been, oh, you was in there, all right, cool.
I think she's just insecure about their relationship because whatever she's been through. But
she's been through it.
Yeah, and I mean,
which is why I always, not to cut you off, I always suggest take time for yourself. Do not be in a rush to go into another relationship after a breakup because you need that time to really heal, learn yourself, learn to love yourself.
All that shit sounds great.
No, it's facts.
No, I'm just stating to say, all that shit sounds great. But you could be somebody that gave yourself 5 to 10 years and still not be ready.
Absolutely.
Life is about taking risks. From what I've learned, life is about taking risks. And sometimes, And what may work for you may not work for me. I've learned
Absolutely,
that.
I
So you
agree.
can't just automatically say, I won't count out what you're saying is wrong or right. I'm not saying that. What I'm just saying is one thing doesn't work for everyone. And
Fair.
things in life, from what I've learned, and I'm still learning, right? You have to take risks. Because when you're scared to take risks, you won't get nothing done. You have to take a risk. You have to take
agree.
and because I know people now today that they've been through things with their significant other, their wife, their husband, their baby father, baby mother, and they won't give themselves a shot at life again. They just shut down. So you can't always just say, oh, for one thing. Life and love is about risk. You have to be able to take risk. Risk is very important as far as we go in life.
Taking a leap of faith is nothing wrong with that.
Risk.
There's nothing. I choose to say take.
I say risk.
I don't want to take a fucking risk.
I'm taking a risk.
Because risks just sound like I'm jumping head first into
Leap
something.
of faith too. Oh God, hope I don't die when I jump. Like, come on, man. What we talking about
I'm
here?
gonna say take a leap of faith, and I get what you're saying.
God,
but I'm still,
please give me a parachute. Funny.
I'm still going to say it is nothing wrong with taking time to yourself, because when you jump in from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, especially, again, I don't want to speak on her directly, but from what I know of her story, she was a teenage mom. She married the father of her child very young. She did not experience life on her own, you know what I mean, as an adult at all. So I would think somebody should, let me take a step back. So that you are not repeating the same cycle of mistakes, so that you're not going in, because you could go, listen, you don't take that time to yourself. You could go in a relationship making the same mistakes you made in the last one. You can allow the same crap that you allowed in the last one, because you've learned nothing yet. You haven't had a time to reflect on anything. You're just like, oh, this person makes me feel good, now I'm jumping back into it. And again, I'm not saying that it doesn't work for some people. Personally, I took a very long time to okay. But I was also in a very long relationship. I had to take a minute to myself instead of just jumping into the next thing like, oh, hold on now. That was from teenage to adulthood. I don't know who the fuck I am. I have to figure out who is Jennifer, what do I like, what do I dislike, what turns me on, what turns me off, outside of just what I needed to be in my previous relationship.
The world doesn't give us enough time for that. But again, not to disagree. Wow. The world doesn't give us enough time for that. And I'm not counting out what you're saying, because I totally agree with you, but we don't live in a world where we can just allow ourselves to say, okay, let me take 10 years off from the world and let me get back. That's beautiful, but we don't always have that. Because sometimes 10 years could be you away from society and you not even caught up to what's been going on within that 10 years. Like, you want to always still, life is about a balance. Again, that's why I said, when it comes to taking a risk, we take risks. Because if you're going to go back to say, oh, I've taken 10 years, I didn't take 10 years. Right? So the whole thing is like, you have to know, sometimes we could be like this, or sometimes we have to take our time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. We can't just go off. I can't say for you that what's best for me is good for you. It's not always. Only certain things, though, that I agree with, though. Only certain things. Not everything. Not overall. But going back to the conversation that we were just stating, you're not wrong at all. It's just that from what we see, you guys, y'all may have to have some time together to think about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be considerate. That's always something that's an underlying thing. Consideration of your partner is a must.
And knowing your person. If you know, like, I'll go in here, they see this shit on stream, she gonna be in her feeling. That is considering your partner, if you know. But I also understand his side of like, yo, I'm young, I want to come up. This is my moment. This is what we here to do.
He gotta realize too why he's so big too.
Why he's so what?
He gotta realize why he's so big. Because I don't know. I would have never known son if it wasn't for her. I'm going to keep it real.
No,
I'm
it's
not
a fact.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm not violating him. I'm not saying nothing crazy about him. I seen a little bit what boy do. Boy get busy, play ball and all that. He from NYC and all that gangster. I feel it, I respect it. But, yo, homie, Shorty's more recognizable. She's in the game. She's been in the game for a minute. And she kind of put you on. So you got to be respectful of what's going on and play your position. And I think that's why a lot of us fell victim to. We don't play our positions on who we are and who we come across and how we doing things. So it's like, yo,
you think building it in the program.
Right. So, you know what I mean? Not saying to take away anything from him of what he got going on. I wish you the best. I wish y'all both the best. But I'm going to just say, from what I know and off the surface, without me doing my homework, because I did a little bit, I didn't do too much. I'm just saying, like, yo, boy, it was Queen of how I know you. I don't know you. And there might be a lot of other niggas that don't know. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. Like,
I think, and that's what a lot of the fans, why they feel like, oh, she don't need to be with him. And this.
Yeah, but that's whack.
Yeah, it is. Because
we don't know them.
We don't know their situation.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I know a lot of people like, oh, he ain't into her like that.
We don't know
He
them.
ain't into her like that. They not da-da-da. We don't know what the situation is. I think that he's just, his personality don't give lovey-dovey, my woman and Queen put me on. Like, he's a confident New York Bronx nigga.
He from the Bronx?
He from the Bronx.
Oh,
I believe he's from the Boogie Down. I believe.
You believe or you know? You don't even know.
I'm almost certain he's
Son from the X.
Yeah.
Well,
he ain't from Queens. He ain't from Brooklyn.
He ain't from Brooklyn.
He ain't from Harlem. I think he's from the Bronx. But I think his love just looks different from what we want for her. If that makes sense.
I don't want anything for her. Not saying I don't want her to love or have love. I'm just saying, like, I'm not too invested on what. I'm just speaking on the situation because I see
other people's couple.
Because we have to also know, give people their respect and give them their space to do and feel and know and learn what's necessary.
At the same time, you also got to know what the fuck you signing up for. You sign up for streaming university. This is why we talked about that streaming shit. And I know, like, even my brother was like, oh, you should start streaming. Like, that shit, that is a lot of work.
Do you think you would want to do that one day?
I don't know. Because that to me, like this, I can sit here and edit this. If I say something that's like, I don't want that, I can edit it. Streaming, you are live.
We're giving them everything.
You giving them everything. And with that, you have to go hours in order to really establish an audience to get paid. So you're going live for predominantly most of your day. I don't know if I would really want that.
It's like real TV. It's like
what was reality TV.
What was that shit? Or MTV back in the days? It was Real World.
The Real World, yeah, pretty much.
They bring the Real World back. The Real World back.
Except it's just
streaming.
live.
And they just talking about streaming.
No production and shit.
It's just Real World.
That's a fact.
Same shit.
So it's. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be all right once they come out of this environment. They be all right. Right now, you got to go through the trenches.
I wish y'all the best.
Amen.
Hopefully, y'all figure it out. I know this is just a bump in the road. And normally, people will always look for your downfall. That's not the case here. I don't want you ever to think that. Both of you guys. I don't want y'all to think that we praying for your downfall or even trying to use this video as to, you know what I'm saying?
It's just everybody's talking about it, and I was like,
we just talking about it.
Let's see how this one feel about.
We just talking about it.
I'm curious.
We ain't even trying to be in y'all business like that. I wish y'all the best.
It's just,
we both do.
Yeah, we just want to, like, is it, so the takeaway, don't work with your husband, don't work with your wife.
Don't do it.
Don't go into the same environment.
Be in your own space.
You need your own world.
That's a fact.
And that's just the bottom line.
Respect.
Because Bob and Jen says so.
Respect, consider, live, love, laugh. Bob and Jen TV, we here to tell it all. We just giving our perspective on life. That's it.
Until next time, America.
We did that, right?
We did that.
All right. Peace.